Bear in mind that in the 2018 election, not only did Nevadans elect a female majority to the legislature, but one district elected a dead man who had owned a brothel. That's about as opposite as you can get.
And we are just 2 weeks away from the end of the legislative session.
This year, Nevada made history with the first ever women majority legislature.
Fox 5's Tiana Bonner shows us how that impacted bills and conversations in Carson City.
Well, here are the women of the legislature. There are 23 women in the Assembly, 10 in the Senate. That makes up 52% of the legislature. Experts say it's thanks to those women. At least 15 bills have been passed or at least are still pending.
There was a lot of celebration, and then there was very quickly, let's roll up our sleeves and get to work.
33 women are part of history, making up the first female majority state legislature in the country.
If men in the building weren't ready to deal with women, they'd have to learn how to, and I think that's exactly what's happened. We learned how to work together.
The women have already been tackling a lot of big issues.
Issues coming up related to abortion and reproductive rights. There are things coming up related to families. And I think we're seeing more of those bills, and we're seeing them get further.
It's not, a very kind of laser focus on just one issue, and you'd be able to say that's women or that's families. You're seeing it kind of spread across, where the conversation related to women and families are showing up in every committee now.
Discrimination, equal pay, and maternal rights. They're all issues some Assembly women feel are finally getting a fair hearing.
To see how far we've come today with some of the conversations we're having on sex trafficking and some of the conversations we're having on statute of limitations and so forth, it's really pretty amazing to watch.
Experts believe more women in office is also changing the conversation in Carson City.
If men are saying, I have to be more careful in what I say, then men should have been more careful in the first place. Some of them are learning that it is no longer going to be a sex carnival in Carson City. In recent years, there's been more attention to sexual harassment committed by male legislators.
As lawmakers wrap up the final weeks of the session, they're already looking ahead to the future of females in the legislature.
We have many legislative interim committees. I want to see women chairing those committees.
It's great to be the first, but I definitely hope we're not the last.
Tiana Bonner, Fox 5 News, Local, Las Vegas.